Ed was a good fellow, one of Bruce's dear friends, and he was struggling for a long time with health issues, infections in his feet, his legs. He came here for the first time, probably not because he really wanted to, but because he loved Melinda, and she brought him, and he said, "All right, I'll come and sit in the back." And what I didn't know about Ed is a couple things. Number one, it was hard for Ed to be here, because Ed is one of those people, maybe some of you can relate to this. Ed is one of those people who has been very hurt by church in his lifetime. Church told him that he wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough, to the point that he started to believe it. Well, he came, but he wouldn't come up and take communion. For weeks that stretched into months, he would sit here with us, but he wouldn't come up and take communion. What did you do? Well, you smiled at him. You loved on him. Little things. You talked to him out there in the narthex. Put your hand on his shoulder. You prayed for him. Showed up at the hospital when he was going through hard times. You sang to him. Played for him. Until one day, to Melinda's surprise, he stood up on those struggling legs, and he came forward and shared communion with Jesus Christ. You didn't do all that much. Just changed his life through the power of the Spirit. One smile, one hug, one word of love at a time. Friends, you can spend an hour surfing on your phone, and then it's gone. But if you spend an hour reading to a child at La Reunion, or serving communion to somebody like Ed, making a prayer shawl, or making a piece of art that gets taken out to people via Meals on Wheels, greeting a newcomer out there in the narthex, praying for people. If you do that with that hour, you may never know the full extent of your impact as that hour opens up in the power of the Spirit and sings a song that echoes across vast canyons of still to be written history.